Hello everyone, Juicebags here, playing a little Orcs Must Die 2, giving a little overview of Cheetah and I's Hidden Gulch run on Warmage story mode. Take a look at our layout there. We actually did this run over a week ago, but I'm just getting around to getting it done. Now to start things off, we're just going to barricade off for the first 3 waves and create a little kill box over on this side. So let's go ahead and jump forward to wave 4. As soon as wave 4 gets here, we're going to vendor all that stuff for that kill box, and we're going to set up the real comboing kill box here. This is based off of Wyatton's strategy. We're able to lay down a very nice high score, though. Like I said, this run is actually a week plus old. And the high score's still holding up, so it's decent. So basically we're blocking everything off to come down this side. Then over here we've got the standard push trap to spring trap setup with acid sprayers and some grind. And a little Scorcher in the mix there. Now keep in mind you do have flyers on this map, so you have to be very conscious of the flyers. We set the grinders just slightly different than Wyatton's original strategy. But it seemed to work out for us, so pleased with the result. Do have a few guys shooting over there. We went back instead of in. The reason being is we did a practice run and that front grinder kept getting jammed up and the back ones were not getting any attention. So we got the spring traps pointed backwards instead of pointing up towards the grinders. Trying to get that back grinder a little bit more action. Eventually we'll get some grinders up there to help out with the flyers, but in the meantime you have to kill them manually. Getting some nice combos there. That's a flyer. You have to be very conscious of those flyers. Get them burnt out on both ends there. Shame you don't have a little bit more coin that you can set this up a touch earlier, but you really have to go through those first 3 waves and get some coin built up. A lot of double-digit combos. I don't remember. I don't think we saw any 15s in here, but we did have a solid run, first place run. You also have quite a few sappers in here, so you need to keep those dummy barricades up. Those sappers start right at wave 5 here. Now the outside springs, we're going to go ahead and put them in for anything that doesn't make it to the spring trap there. Or anything that lands outside of the inner spring trap, that is. Stealing Cheetah's potions there. Make sure that whoever's using the wind belt, you save the mana potions for them. It's crucial that they have mana. There's a nice little burst there. And more flyers. You have to, like I mentioned, the flyers are abundant. So make sure you're taking care of them. Double digits on almost the whole pack. There's a couple of 9s in there. And you see my dummy barricades are all gone. So you want to make sure every wave you've got dummy barricades up there. And more flyers. There's not a whole lot of area for filters on this map, so you have to deal with the big guys yourself, unfortunately. There is some area on that wall there. I don't think we ever even put anything up. I think we just dealt with them ourselves. 2 skulls there. Oh, the temptation. Definitely don't need the skulls. Got probably 1,000 more than I need, but still nice to get them. This run put me over 500,000 kills. Do you remember that from last week? I was pretty stoked to see it. Can't tell with the Steam co-op. A lot of times you can't tell if it's actually a live orc that's shooting over or if it's just some sort of graphics bug. Trying to get those flyers down as quickly as possible. That way we can focus all our energy on the mobs. A lot of nice combos, that's for sure. This is an awesome little setup. There we go, off to the break. As with most of the story mode maps, other than right at the beginning, coin is definitely not an issue. You can see I'm just spamming dummy barricades around now. And we want to barricade all the way across that side there to keep everything. You want everything, all the mobs, to run down the cart path, the minecart path there towards the center as I'm walking there. Makes it a lot easier to wind belt them in to the push traps. They're not as spread out, and they also won't trigger your traps prematurely also. You could get a ridiculous score on this with this strategy on endless mode if there was a little better filtering setup.
Relentless, aren't they?
Like I said, we never put anything in, but you got space essentially for 2 grinders. Is it? And you got that column there, which does get in the way of the push trap every now and then. And there was a live one.
So many dead all at once.
Make sure you're saving that jar of ghosts for the biggest pack. Like that one I probably could have saved for this next push instead. Big guys aren't too overwhelming on this one.
Done already. Come to me. Ooh, shiny.
No real need for another dummy barricade. We've got the 3 up there. And I tried to, you want to try to use the jar very quickly, that way you could potentially get 2 in one wave. But you don't want to use it on the, you know, the first push is usually one of the smaller ones. Definitely getting the combos racked up there. Got a couple of guys now. He died. Just one flyer made it through there. You see Cheetah's got some grinders up there now, so that helps out quite a bit with those flyers. Doesn't get them all, but it does help substantially. And just keep burning down those big guys, and you know, your wind belter, of course, needs to make sure they have enough mana to get the wind belt blasts in there as the push trap reset time comes up.
Time to dance.
And then this is the last wave. We got 14 in that one. Anything that's left alive on your traps, make sure you just nuke it down real quick. That way it doesn't mess up your trap timing.
When was that?
And then of course you also have to adjust your fire with the vampire gauntlets on these later waves to make sure that you're getting the proper amount of kill in your kill box, because with the spring shooting them up past the grinder, they will not always die right away, especially in the latter waves. So you have to soften them up a bit with those vampire gauntlets, make sure you get everything tagged up nice while you get that combo off of them. That's really one of the biggest, the strongest things with the vampire gauntlets, is just being able to get an entire crowd saturated with them. Awesome little spot. I looked this map over quite a few times on Endless Mode. This strategy is actually a little bit difficult on Endless Mode also, but I'm going to get a good solid attempt in on it here within the next week or two probably. Try to get a high score up there. And there we go. Hidden Gulch, first place. 25 million, almost 26. Actually, we did get a 15 in there. I didn't think we did, but it is there. And number 1 high score. So, thanks for watching. More Orcs Must Die coming soon. Please subscribe to the channel.